Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my June favorites. So let's start off with brushes. I have 4 brushes I'm going to talk about. This one, I don't know if it's still going to be available, but this is the angled liner and this is by the Sephora Professional. And I bought it a really long time ago, but it's just a very, very thin angled liner brush. And normally I've been using like just normal round brush style for applying eyeliner, but I've been using this lately with eyeliners that are a little stiffer, and I find that this is just really easy to make a really nice wing, and it's very sharp. So really like this brush, Sephora Professional's angled liner. The next brush is by Makeup Geek. I got sent a couple of their brushes recently, and this is their Defined Crease brush. I really like it because I don't have a brush that's quite as like domed and as small, and so this is super nice for basically doing the outer V and any type of like detail works. Your darkest color for like a halo style eyeshadow. It's just really easy to place color. I don't really use this to blend, but to place color right where you want it and then going over with another brush to blend out. This is really nice. I have 2 Hakuhodo brushes. I picked these up when I was at IMATS. This is the Hakuhodo J5523. This is very similar to a Sigma blending, or I have a MAC. Oh yeah, here's the MAC 217. So you can see they're all that similar style brush, but the Hakuhodo are just a lot higher quality. It is a lot softer than either of these brushes. They're handmade, never been cut. They're just absolutely beautiful brushes. So this is just really nice. I already knew I liked the style of brush, but this one blends out like a dream. And then this one just says Hakuhodo. It doesn't tell me what it actually is, so I don't know what this brush is called, but I used to use this little paintbrush, and this is the same style. So now I can stop using the paintbrush and use like a real makeup brush. And this is basically the brush I use for any work under the lower lash line. I just find that so easy. You can use it, like use the pointed size to place it and then switch it. So now it's like vertical to blend any color. It does great for placing little colors here and there. You can smudge colors along the upper or lower lash line. I love this brush. And now we'll get on to makeup items. So we will start with cheeks. I have 2 blushes, one that I recently got, one that's kind of like a rediscovered favorite. This is Vintage Rose by Ben Nye. I really like this. It is a very peachy color and it's very, very just pretty. It's very easy to wear, not as crazy as like MAC Peaches, which I also love, but again, it's a little less intense. This is just a gorgeous light wash of kind of a warm peachy color. This is a blush by Makeup Forever. This is M860. I can never remember the numbers of these. And this is another thing I picked up at IMATS. And this is just a really nice, warm, muted pink blush. Looks great. Very pigmented. So if you like less blush, then you want to use a very light hand with this. But it's great. I like the formula too. I have a foundation that I have been trying out. This is the Pro Longwear Waterproof Nourishing whatever. So my friend Lee did a review on this a little while ago. I can link that review in the down box below because I haven't done a review on it yet. And she was really liking it. She's also more on the fair side and was saying that it ran quite light. If you are on the fair side, this is not a perfect spot on of my winter skin. I have got a little bit of color since I've been outside a lot more this summer, and so I'm really close to it. I'm still having to mix just a tiny bit, but it does match my décolleté almost correctly, so I feel like I can wear this without looking crazy and like it doesn't match. But it lasts really well. This is something that if I'm going to have a long day and I know I'm going to be outside, this is probably what I'm going to reach for. It's a little more full coverage than what I would normally go for, but I just use less of it and really just buff it into my skin rather than piling it on. But this is something that I would definitely consider a full coverage foundation because it is going to cover most of your skin pretty easily. But yeah, it's crazy how long this lasts on my skin. I used to think the new NARS foundation was my longest wearing foundation, but I believe that this one is going to take the cake. If you'd like to see a full review on this, I'm pretty much already planning on doing one once I've tried it a little bit longer because I want to try a couple other primers, but let me know in the comments below. I have 3 eyeshadows. This is Makeup Geek Desert Sands. This is very similar to MAC's Uninterrupted, and these warm, pukey mustard colors are just gorgeous. So looks kind of gross in the pan, but they're gorgeous. I love it as a transition shade with like smoky eyes. It's so pretty. Another Makeup Geek shadow I got recently, this is Roulette. This color I really like because you can put it basically all over your lid and then just blow it out with the transition color, and it's really pretty. It looks great, especially on blue and green eyes. And then I have an Anastasia eyeshadow. I wanted to try out their eyeshadows, so I grabbed 4 of them just to kind of test them out. And this is the color Beauty Mark, and I've been using this all the time. This color is so pretty. It kind of reminds me of MAC Embark, but it is a easier to blend, softer shadow, and I believe it's also touch deeper. So it's those kind of purpley deep browns, and it's just gorgeous to put all over as a smoky eye. You can use it to deepen up a lot of colors. I've been using this a ton. I really like it. And I have a couple lip things as well. One thing is Marc Jacobs Je T'aime. This is a really pretty dusty rose color. I find that it's just really easy to wear because it's not like a full-on red. It's kind of a dusty red, so it makes it very easy to just kind of slap on. I also really like this. Put like some chapstick on your lips or mix this in with chapstick and then apply it on, so it just kind of looks like your natural lip color. Really like it, and the formula of these are really nice. Got this recently. This is MAC Stone. So I already have the MAC Stone pencil, but I decided I would get the lipstick when they came out with it. And so this is a like taupey gray, and I love gray lips, and this has a little more, it's a little more taupe than straight up gray, but I find that it's really easy to wear. I really like it with warmer eye colors and then throw this on. It's not as crazy as some other colors, but it's still a nice like alternative to a like basic lip color. So I really like this. One thing to say about this is I do pretty much always pair it with a Stone pencil. It's similar but not quite as bad as like Cyber, where it will wear down in the center of your lip faster than everywhere else if you don't have a liner on. So little disclosure on that, like the color is great, but it kind of needs the liner underneath. This is another color I've been wearing a lot. This is Fairest Nude by L'Oreal. This is a fair nude that's a little on the pinky side. It is the most similar thing I found to the YSL Beige Tribute. If you didn't know, that's pretty much my favorite nude on me. However, it is really hard for me to wear because it doesn't last very long, and I don't like the smell, and the smell seems to, like, fragrances dry out my lips, so I don't really like to wear it. So this is kind of like my alternative, and it's a little more on the pink side. And I've been grabbing for this a little bit more because I don't want to dry out my lips anymore. And since I've been going for this blush, which already has a little more kind of pinky warmth to it, this pairs really nice together. Lastly, I've really been loving this. This is Bite Sherry. It's basically like an orangey red color, and it's just so fun to wear in the summer. It's the Cashmere Lip Cream formula. So this is not a liquid to matte as like, I don't know, the Anastasia, Kat Von D, ColourPop, like all those types of liquid to matte. This is a matte lip cream, and it feels more like a velvety finish. I would compare these to a higher end, better performing version of the NYX matte lip creams. It's that similar kind of velvety finish, but I really like these. I have a highlighter, Mary Luminizer. Again, I've had this forever, but I've been using this a lot lately. I've been kind of playing around with a little stronger of a highlight than what I normally go for, so Mary Luminizer is very nice for that. And then my last 2 items are 2 of the waterproof cream colors by Anastasia. I already own the jet color, but I did grab 2 more because I wanted fun colors, and I really like these, so I might end up grabbing the ice blue as well. But I got yellow and coral reef. I think these are really fun. They last pretty well in the waterline, which is what I like to do for just pop of color. They're really fun as a winged liner. I like just wearing, not always the yellow, but especially the orange. The yellow I more use as like in the waterline or like a pop in the center, but especially the coral reef color. I love wearing this just as like winged liner. So you just have like bold winged eyeliner, put some mascara on, maybe some falsies, and looks great. It's just a really fun pop of color for summer. And then I have 2 lash favorites. One is the velour lashes. These are in the style Girl You Crazy, and you can see they're kind of piecey, but there's a little more lashes. They're not like super, not just super piecey. They still have some fullness to them. Then they're just really fun and kind of that kind of flirty lash, but they're a little more full than a typical one, and I just really like them. I think they're very fun. The other lashes are the lashes I actually have on right now, and I don't have another pair, so I can only show you the ones that are on my eyes, but they're the Ardell Wispies. I think those are just a great kind of everyday lash if you're into that, or if you're new to wearing lashes. And I also tend to go for them in the summer because they're really lightweight. Like sometimes when you put on lashes, like the Girl You Crazy ones, they're just a little bit heavy on your eyes. So after a while, you might be like, oh, these are kind of annoying. But for these, it's like I can't really tell that they're even on my eyeballs. And with allergies, that's what you want some days. And then my last product is the Makeup Forever, the Mist and Fix 02. So this has been reformulated, I think like a year or so ago. And so this is the new one. I got this at IMATS as well, and I've just been loving it. I really like that it's alcohol-free. I'm going to continue to use my NYX setting spray or my e.l.f. just because they are a very cheaper alternative. I believe this retails for $32, so it's a little more on the pricey side for setting spray, but doesn't dry out my skin because there's no alcohol in it, doesn't irritate it, and it does a really great job setting my makeup. So overall, really like this. It's definitely one because it doesn't have the alcohol. It's going to make your face damp for a little bit, but in like a minute you're dry and your makeup sits great. So those are all my June favorites for this month. Let me know what favorites you have in the down box below. I have a couple things I've really been liking already, but I got them towards the end of the month, so I don't feel comfortable really calling them a favorite until next month rolls around. So let me know what you've been trying that you're kind of excited about, or let me know what your June favorites, what you were reaching for most in the comments box below, or anything you think that I should try out that might end up in my July favorites. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please follow me on my other forms of social media. I'm on Instagram, which is RebeccaShoresMUA. I have a blog, which is also RebeccaShoresMUA.com. And I'm also on Snapchat and Twitter, which is RKShores. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.